Being thrust into the makeup community at such a young age wasn't always easy for James Charles, especially since he's a boy in a traditionally female-dominated industry. Society still largely views makeup as a solely feminine accessory, which has resulted in a lot of skepticism and outright hostility for Charles. However, the self-made makeup guru has grown to be one of the best in the world of beauty. And in this video, Riveted will dive deep into his untold truth, the beginning, the scandals, backstabs, all of it. Before makeup. James Charles is from Bethlehem, New York, and he graduated from Bethlehem Central High School in June of 2017. He started his creative endeavors in more traditional mediums, including drawing and painting, before branching out to painting on his friends' backs. He has always loved art, but it didn't initially occur to him to apply those skills to makeup. He revealed in an Instagram post that his dad taught him how to braid hair when he was just a little boy. So, styling his friend's hair must have seemed like a good way to utilize his skills. Charles came out as gay when he was 12 years old, and his parents were immediately accepting. They were also on board when he told them he wanted to pursue a career in makeup. After he did a friend's makeup and posted a picture on social media, he got a positive response. He and other folks began requesting him for their makeup. When he posted his first picture of himself in makeup, the response was overwhelmingly positive. The truth about the yearbook photo. Charles became an overnight sensation after he insisted on retaking his high school yearbook photo in order to properly accentuate his cheekbones. He made his highlighter pop and also began popping up all over the internet after his yearbook photo went viral. Allegedly, James Charles lied about what happened at the shoot. The scandal involving the shoot began when James's former BFF and fellow beauty guru Thomas Halbert tweeted a series of text messages between him and James in which James admits to lying about bringing a ring light to the photo session. Thomas later apologized for releasing the texts on Twitter, claiming he was not in his right state of mind when he decided to expose his ex-friend. James admits in the text messages that he lied about his senior pictures. Though this may seem like a small thing, those pictures catapulted James's career. They led to the success he has now, and it forces many to question if he would be successful now if this lie hadn't led to the social media attention. First ever cover boy. The makeup artist soon became CoverGirl's first ever cover boy in 2016 at the tender age of 17. The moment was applauded by fans of the brand and the emerging generation of gender nonconforming individuals. The news was initially announced on Katy Perry's Instagram page, as James Charles was relatively unknown at the time. Prior to James, CoverGirl had only signed one online beauty influencer, a fellow YouTuber named Ingrid Nilsson. His partnership with CoverGirl was a big deal for many reasons, not only because of his gender, but also due to the way he rose to fame. After landing his prestigious CoverGirl contract, Charles made a major television appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, where he opened up about coming out as gay to his parents at the age of 12. Eyeshadow palette. James also got to make his own makeup palette with Morph, which he says has all the colors he needs for any look on the go. Well, the palette, which now sells all over the world, also came with its own controversies. Wet n Wild announced their new eyeshadow palette, which would be launched exclusively at DragCon. Fans quickly started pointing out that the design looked similar to James Charles's Morph palette, and the drama just started to grow from there. James responded, making it very clear to fans that he believed Wet n Wild stole his design. He is multi-talented. Charles can draw, paint, and use makeup to totally transform someone's face, but his remarkable list of talent doesn't end there. The makeup artist is also a shockingly good singer who, sadly, doesn't post nearly as many clips of him making music as he should. He's graced his Instagram and YouTube followers with some videos of his angelic voice. Charles has also been part of a few different a cappella groups and often posts short clips of himself singing with Anthony Gargiola, another rising social media star, and other friends. Instant Influencer. In April of 2020, James Charles launched his beauty competition show, Instant Influencer. 6 rising social stars competed to win a grand prize of $50,000 and a chance to appear in a collaboration video with host James Charles. The inaugural season was a 4-part competition, and the winner of the first season of the series was Ashley Strong. He is legally blind. It's kind of hard to believe he's legally blind given that Charles creates such visually striking makeup looks, not to mention beautiful drawings. He does need to wear contacts so he can see, but he has even turned that into a stylish statement by opting for colored contacts that help him achieve some truly eye-popping looks. Living large. James previously rented a luxury home in the San Fernando Valley neighborhood of Encino for a year or two, paying $15,000 per month for his stay, according to records. But he shelled out exactly $7 million in an off-market deal for a larger, brand-new mansion. The nearly 10,000-square-foot house also offers 6 bedrooms, 4 of them on the uppermost level, all with en-suite bathrooms, 1 guest room on the basement level, and maid's quarters on the main floor. His net worth is impressive. Most of it comes from his skills with makeup. He's got a YouTube channel, he is a cover girl, and he has many other jobs. Currently, he's got a net worth somewhere in the ballpark of $12 million, which is impressive for such a young man who got his start at home with a makeup brush and a camera with internet access. A tweet almost ended him. In 2017, James came under fire after posting a tweet that many found offensive. On a school trip to Africa, he tweeted, "I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG, what if we get Ebola?" Charles soon deleted the tasteless tweet and apologized, but many of his fans weren't satisfied. In his apology, James referred to Africa as a country, and that certainly didn't help things. The Cut reported that James was actually set to travel to South Africa before his infamous tweet. South Africans, among many other people, were definitely not impressed with the tweet, especially since South Africa had its last Ebola case in 1996. While the last Ebola case in the US, where James lived, was reported in 2014. Not fully gay. James Charles came under fire again when people stated that his comments about not being fully gay were transphobic. He said, "There have been girls in the past who I've thought were very, very beautiful. There's also been trans guys in the past too that I was really, really into for a moment in time." James apologized by acknowledging that he should have used different words to convey his message. Feud with Tati Westbrook. The feud emerged after James promoted a brand of vitamins that rivaled a brand manufactured by Tati Westbrook. Tati and James were very good friends, and Tati clearly felt betrayed by James. In retaliation, she posted a video titled "Bye Sister," in which she accused James of disloyalty and using his fame to sexually manipulate people. After Tati posted the video, James lost a record 1 million subscribers in one day. James went on to lose more than 3 million subscribers in 5 days. A week after Westbrook's initial video made waves, Charles fought back against Westbrook in a second video titled "No More Lies" in May of 2019. Charles subsequently regained his subscribers and moved on from the scandal. More than a year later, however, the drama resurfaced after Westbrook alleged that YouTubers Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson manipulated her into starting the feud with Charles. Predatory behavior. So, was there any truth in the sexual manipulation allegations? Sadly, yes. Gage Gomez was spotted with James at Coachella, but their relationship ended shortly after James accused Gage of being a con artist and playing him. However, Gage denied the allegations and went on to reveal how James kept pressuring him even though Gage identifies as straight. Jay Alvarez also revealed that James Charles slid into his DMs but shaded his flirting skills. Another straight influencer who brought the receipts when it came to Charles creeping on the gram was Stephen Harrison, who reminded the beauty guru he was happily married. Jeffree Star has had his fair share of controversy, but that did not stop the influencer from calling out James on Twitter following the now famous Tati video. Symphony singer Zara Larsson called out James for targeting her boyfriend, Brian Whitaker, even though he knew he was straight and in a monogamous relationship. Following Zara's admission, singer Olivia O'Brien also backed up her claims, responding, "Same sister, bleeps wild." Anthony Amorum claimed he witnessed James' aggressive behavior in person when he met him. Someone who went to high school with James also accused him of catfishing the entire soccer team by pretending to be a girl. The person wrote, "Throwback to when James Charles catfished the entire soccer team in high school pretending to be a girl so he could get bleep pics. So glad to know he's still predatory. I don't know him well, but he was in one of my classes and has always been a bully and a predator. This was something that my entire school knew." The N-word scandal. The controversy emerged after Charles posted a video of himself singing along to Saweetie's song, "My Type." James was accused of yelling out the N-word while singing along to the lyrics of the song. A debate then broke out about whether it was acceptable to sing the N-word because it was part of a song. When a fan asked him about it, James addressed the rumors directly. He denied saying the word and asked fans to turn up the volume to confirm. Twitter fights. Let's just say that James has been involved in quite a number of Twitter fights. After working with Kim Kardashian as one of the few beauty influencers chosen to help launch her beauty line, KKW, their relationship quickly went sour after James called her out over a casting call. When Kim went to Twitter to post a casting call for models to be featured in campaigns for KKW, James took issue with the fact that the casting call was only open to women. What resulted was, of course, a back and forth on Twitter. James also got into a Twitter fight with Finn Wolfhard when he tweeted, "Okay, 5 minutes in, and it is already awful. Stay tuned for updates." Finn then responded by questioning why James was on his phone in the movie theater. James later went on to post a makeup tutorial inspired by the It character Pennywise that definitely upset Finn's co-star Wyatt Olaf. Wyatt tweeted, "When you decided to exploit a movie that you hate for money and attention, because why not?" James also got into it with RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars winner Trinity the Tuck, and things got really messy. It all started when James posted the tweet, "Tested positive for having a fat bleep." Trinity responded, not to call James out, but with a very pointed, pretty offensive personal insult. She wrote, "Fat ass? Girl, who diagnosed you? Helen Keller?" James, of course, clapped back in equal measure, and then Trinity accused James of trying to cut lines at DragCon and asking her for free product. Shots fired. Boyfriend. Just like many other people, James Charles is doing his best to navigate the dating scene. If anything, his sudden fame has complicated his dating life rather than making it simpler. According to James, he can't date people in his age bracket because he feels too mature for them. At the same time, he doesn't want to date people that are much older than him. To make matters worse, he now has to deal with people trying to take advantage of his fame. In late 2018, James thought that one of his thirsty comments had landed him in trouble with Shawn Mendes. However, Shawn sent James a message stating that everything was cool between them. At around the same time, rumors of a relationship between him and YouTuber Grayson Dolan started to circulate. Unfortunately, things have not worked out for James Charles, but he is still searching. He posted a TikTok how he wanted 2020 to be a year of love for him. He listed his information and some fun facts about himself and invited any interested guys to respond via video or in his comments section. And all that brings us to the end of this video. So, what do you think about James Charles? Sound off in the comments section below. This has been Riveted, and we publish amazing videos daily.